Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed our conversation on the Day of the Dead. We went over some history there and about the celebration that happens and takes place every year in different parts of the world. We are going to be making our own sugar skull in celebration of the Day of the Dead. I have one little quick lesson I want to give you about a skull. So a skull would be, it's balanced, which means that I can fold this image and I can cut it and it would work when I open it up. So we call that symmetrical balance. This cathedral, St. Paul's Cathedral, is symmetrically balanced. And this Navajo rug is symmetrically balanced. So if I took either one of these and I split it down the middle, it's going to have the exact same shapes on either side. Okay, so this I could actually fold in half and it's going to be the same thing on both sides. This is the same way. I've got a window here, window here, window here, window here, circle, circle. I've got the same sort of symmetrical balance weighting this image. Just as a comparison, this would be an asymmetrical image. So this National Maritime Museum painting is not using symmetrical balance at all. You can see most of the weight is here in the sail on that side of the painting. So because it's symmetrical, we can do a little trick with our assignment today where we're going to fold and cut. So for this assignment, you will need scissors, paper, pencil. You can either make your own colored sheet of paper by coloring a sheet with markers, or you can use a colored sheet of paper if you have one. You will use markers, glue stick, and crayon. So go ahead and get those things and we'll get started. Okay, so I got a little excited with the materials. We are going to focus basically on getting the design made for our skull today. It'd be too much for you to do the design and the coloring and everything in one day. So if you do get this done and you don't have a colored sheet of paper, I do want you to make a colored sheet of paper today as well. So kind of keep that in mind. This is for those of you who don't have colored paper, or you just like the look of it, because honestly I think that looks pretty cool. I think I like it a little bit better than the black paper. So your choice what you want to do there if you have a choice. Let's go ahead and get started on making the sugar skull. Go ahead and take your paper. We're going to fold it long ways. So hot dog style. Go ahead and crease it. Now you'll see where the crease was in this one. Okay, and you can see the general shape that I made. I would suggest using your pencil. Make sure that your fold is on the left-hand side if you're right-handed, and if you're left-handed, go ahead and flip it over to the other side. And we're going to go ahead and just draw half of this skull. I didn't like how this one, I wanted it to be a little taller, so I think I'm going to start this one higher up this time. I'm going to just start with this shape. I'm going to have it come almost all the way out. I'm going to bring it in, and then I'm going to do this shape for the bottom, which I decided needed to be more like this shape. And then I'm just going to put some bumps down here indicating the neck. Okay, so I've got this big round shape, and I come in and I go around. Now remember, this is a video. You can pause it, you can rewind it. If you need to see me do it again, that's great. Watch it as many times as you need to. This part right here is up to you. I actually am glad that I don't have a photocopier that I can give you it, because I'm hoping that they all look a little different, which is my goal, is that they would look a little bit more unique, like skeletons are. Every skeleton's a little bit different. Every skull's a little different. So that would be cool if we could do that. Now, for the eyes and the nose, I don't want you to worry about it too much. Let me show you how to do what I did here. This is pretty much like if you've made a heart out of cutout paper. It's kind of the same thing, just upside down. I'm going to bring mine down a little bit lower this time, so it's going to be around here. And I take this, there's a point, I'm going to have it come down, and then I'm going to round it around like this. Okay, so that's going to be the opening where the nose is. Then for the eyes, this is probably the trickiest part of this, is I'll have to show you how to cut that out. You're going to take, and you can kind of do this sort of shape, or if you want to just keep it simple and draw a circle, it will work just the same. Okay, I kind of like that shape. Alright, we're not going to do the mouth, we'll just cut out the nose and the eye. So once you have a drawing that you're comfortable with, go ahead and let's cut it out. Okay, when you get to the eye, this is where it's a little tricky. You can either poke a hole. I like to do just a slight bend and just snip it. Once I got that bend and I snip it, then I can get my scissors in there and I can work around the edge. There we go. Now, you'll notice that you can still see the lines where I drew, so to fix that, I can flip it over. Those lines are gone. It's nice and clean. I can check it out over my paper what it's going to look like. I like that. Or I can put it on here. That works too. And we're going to now design the rest of our skull. So on this one you can see that I put some flowers. So on your canvas I've put lots of examples to help you design. You're going to pick and choose what you like and where you want to put it. I don't want them all to look the same, so I really want you to be creative in this part of the assignment. So I want to remember that the mouth is going to be down here. So I'm going to put that line in. And I want my teeth to be even, so I'm going to put some lines right here in the middle so that I remember those are the teeth, 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 teeth. Okay, so that's a guideline to help me remember where teeth are. Now I'm going to go ahead and start designing. I'm just going to do a little bit here because I think a lot of you are going to catch on very quickly on what to do. So zigzag line on this one, I chose to do like a kind of a wavy bumpy line. That might be a detail I like. I see kids who have done tears, like it's a sad skull. I've also seen like a big heart up top. Now you have a choice. The skull itself is symmetrical, but you don't have to make the inside of it symmetrical. On this one I did most of it. So if I did this here, I did it over here. Did this here, over here. You can do that, or you can choose, hey, I like that on this side, but I don't want that on this side. That's okay if you want to try and experiment with those kind of designs too. So you're filling it in until you feel like you filled it in as much as you can without making it look too busy. So just take your time. I'm going to do a little formal balance up here with 2 flowers, and maybe I feel like I need another one on either side. Okay, but I think you're starting to understand what to do. So by the end of class today, you should have cut out a skull. You should have drawn a design on it, and you should have shown it to me before you leave. You don't need to send me a video of it today because I only want a video of the final project. So next week we will be coloring in the design and gluing it down to the paper. So it's a 2-part assignment. We're going to design it today, color next week, turn it in. All right, I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. And remember, the designs are on my Canvas page, and don't forget to show me it before you exit the classroom today. We'll see you guys. We'll see your artwork soon.